My powerful conscious creators. If you guys are new here, I'm Bailee with Create Your Future. I am here to show you guys just how easy manifesting is because it is in fact the easiest thing you guys have ever done, especially considering you've done it your whole life. You guys are already master manifestors. Now, don't forget to check out our courses linked below and contests that is still going on. Also, my videos air every Sunday morning, and you guys definitely don't want to miss them considering every time you watch one of my videos, you get an aha moment. Now, I actually went back and found one of my old journals back from when I way started manifesting, and I came across a lot of Bashar notes that I took, and so I recently was inspired to start rewatching him again. And he really breaks it down and simplifies just how easy the law is for us, okay? And he was obviously one of the first teachers that I had watched that really allowed me to full on have an internal shift and just go right in and recognize my blocks, okay? Because I was able to manifest my house, my car, celebrity greetings, my SP, every time I would go back to his techniques. And today, I want to share that with you because I feel like the energy around me has been super tense and heavy lately. So, I feel like we're due for a challenge so that we can go ahead and pull in our manifestations right before summer and finally get exactly what it is that we want. Okay, so whether it's money, SP, a home, a vacation, whatever it is, we're going to work together and get this thing, okay? I intend that you guys really understand just how simple and easy it is to do when dealing with your 3D every single day, okay? Now, I really love Bashar techniques because he really emphasizes the idea that we're not bringing something that doesn't exist into our 3D. We're not attracting something over there and now we have it in our field, but the idea of what we want to manifest is already here and it's already existing in our reality, okay? Because manifesting is simply nothing more than realizing it is already here. It's just our belief system sometimes that kind of really makes it invisible to us, okay? Because what you're doing is you're simply taking something that you once perceived as invisible and you're making it visible, okay? It's just your perception that needs altering. That's all we're doing. So Bashar says that the best way to have something come down into your physical reality is that you only need 15 minutes of focused intention towards this desire, okay? So all that is needed is just 15 minutes of focused intention on your desire. Now, you're going to bring up that moment with the full peak of having it as this is what I want, and intensity and concentration. Fully focus on it, okay? So examples of how to do this would be an inner conversation, a meditation, a visualization, reading your affirmations. It doesn't matter if you're the type that says, oh, I can't visualize. The point is, guys, we're activating our imagination and we're focusing it on something you want as if you already have it, okay? So if you are manifesting an SP, for example, okay, and let's say you want to be the version of yourself that is in that relationship, I want you to pick an end scene. And it could be your engagement, a holiday, your anniversary. It doesn't matter. You're just going to pick an end scene goal. Now, what you're going to do is hold that, okay? Now, I personally, when I'm doing that, I usually put on music, whether it's Hertz or meditation music, maybe even just my favorite song, because I love manifesting with feelings because it just brings up so many things. I feel good. It helps me really get into that state, and I'm able just to concentrate more so on what it is that I want, okay? So just when I listen to music, I personally am able to just feel things a lot more naturally and a lot more easier when I listen, so I like to do that. What I do is I get all the details that I can, because even Neville talks about, you want your desire to feel natural to you, okay? So when I'm visualizing, I try to include as many of my five senses as I can. So I want you guys to get as specific as you're able to, okay? Now, you guys can either just have an inner conversation, and that's fine, or while visualizing, you can imagine what you'd be smelling. Maybe it's like their cologne or their perfume, or maybe even the dinner they just cooked for you, okay? I want you to, if you can, like maybe touch their hand, or you can feel like the shiny silky sheets or a shiny fabric from a new dress or a shirt that your SP bought you, okay? You could hear people laughing or the busy city, maybe even turn on some of that background music, right? Whatever it is that you can get detail oriented on, I want you to focus on that, okay? Now, two key things that I want to mention as well is one, if you feel you're not a good visualizer, as I said before, I want you to definitely have an inner conversation with yourself instead, because guys, it works the exact same, okay? You can even just have inner dialogue with yourself of your affirmations, just close your eyes and I am so grateful I have this relationship. I love how my SP loves me. I feel so prioritized and cherished and just so loved all the time, okay? Whatever it is that's going to keep this state and make you feel as if you have your manifestation, okay? Because affirmations, all they're doing is their intentions is to encourage you, make you get excited about it, make you feel it real, okay? The second thing that I do want to point out is I personally incorporate meditation daily. So when I sat down to do this practice, it actually was really easy for me, okay? But when I do practice this with my clients at first, I will have them just split this exercise up for 5 minutes 3 times a day. And I actually covered this on a previous video, like this exact routine. I just have been getting honestly so much success with it, and I've discovered the Bashar notes. I was like, oh my gosh, perfect. So I just wanted to make another video on it just so you guys can really understand the purpose and the principle of why we're doing it and understand it a little better, because I know last time people were a little confused on the visualization aspect of it. But like I said before, guys, like you don't have to sit there and meditate and do all of those things. But you do want to start to turn your intention and your focus on what it is that you want, okay? Because meditation is literally just focus, all right? It's not what I think a lot of people think it is, okay? So I just really, though, want you guys to get this, because everything in our 3D reality is energy, okay? And the meaning of love is living on valued energy, and life is living love in full effect, okay? So guys, keep your focus where you want your energy to flow, okay? So another thing that Bashar explains after we do this process is letting go, okay? And I think a lot of you guys will find this to be your struggle. And this is honestly due to having so many negative opposing beliefs to your desire. But the ultimate state of wish fulfilled is trust and confidence, okay? You guys really have to have those two key factors to indicate you actually understand that your higher mind is doing its job and you can go live your life in the present moment, okay? So when he says to let go, what he is meaning is, guys, you have to stop looking for it, okay? If you're looking at your phone every second, stalking their social media, forcing it, you're getting exhausted because it's such a hard process and you're anxious because you don't have it. You cannot do that anymore, okay? That is what they mean when they say let it go or drop it or release it, any of that stuff, okay? That's exactly what they're saying. So instead, what you're going to have to do if you get any of those negative thoughts is you're going to start to express gratitude for already having your desire. So when your mind comes up with anything that indicates you do not have it, I want you to immediately start to affirm, I am so happy and grateful for this communication. I am so happy and grateful for this loving relationship, okay? Whatever it is you are manifesting, you're going to be reaffirming to yourself that you have this thing and you're so grateful for it, okay? Because how good does it feel now that it's yours? How lucky do you feel? Express that to yourself. That's all you're doing, okay? Because you're the person who has it all. Reinforce that idea over and over, okay? Because as I said before, guys, all you're doing is just literally altering your perception of what it is you have, and your mind does not know the difference. That's the best thing, okay? So for the next couple of weeks, I want to really challenge you guys to keep this up and try this. And I want you to let me know all the wonderful things that you manifest from the time you start this until, let's give it 2 weeks, okay? So I'm going to be looking for comments and clients that are dedicated, because by the 21st of May, I guarantee you guys have your desire, if not even sooner, okay? I just really want you guys to easily saturate your mind without overcomplicating the process or losing yourself by doing nothing but affirming all day long and just exhausting yourself, okay? So make sure you have your limiting beliefs written out, or you know what you carry around this manifestation, because you should know your blocks before doing this exercise, okay? And if you don't, what I want you to do is just sit down and ask yourself right now, What do I really think is standing in the way between me and my manifestation? And make that list, okay? Once you have it, you're going to scratch out whatever reasonings you feel that are in the way of you and your manifestation, and you're going to replace it with opposite affirmations that are in your favor. And you could honestly focus on those affirmations alone for that 15 minutes a day, okay? So let's just recap real quick. You're going to pick an end scene and visualize it. This can be an inner conversation, scripting, affirming. If you can't do the whole 15 minutes in one sitting, then you're going to break it up for 5 minutes 3 times a day, okay? Turn on music that makes you feel good and focus. If that makes you feel better, if that helps you focus, then you're going to, anytime your desire pops in your mind, or if you have any opposing thoughts come into your mind, you're going to immediately express gratitude for having this thing now. Okay, you're experiencing what it would be like to have this thing in your mind so it can push out in your 3D. Okay, it really is that simple, guys. And the only thing between you and your manifestation is always you. Okay, so go within, let your imagination determine what is real and true for you. If you guys want any encouragement or any type of motivation along the way for this challenge, as always, you guys can book one-on-one coaching with me, or go ahead and check out any of my self-paced courses. If you guys found this video helpful, like and comment down below. Keep focusing on what it is you do want, and remember, guys, give yourself grace and be grateful for the journey you're on. I intend this video helps everyone watching, and that you watch it as many times as needed. I know you guys are going to be enjoying your manifestations and more. Goodbye, love bugs, and I will see you next time.